Well, hi there, and welcome to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
And we love to improve your home and improve your life.
Yeah,
and, I came up with the perfect Christmas tree additive for a fresh Christmas tree. We just put ours up this past weekend. You care to guess? Because we were talking about what you might or might not add.
Hold on, let me guess. Mentos, the fresh maker?
That's a lovely idea.
Pretty good guess.
Because then you have mint and the scent of pine.
That's correct.
What a lovely
yes or
potpourri.
No? That's not it.
No,
okay.
Because we were sharing that to keep a Christmas tree, a fresh cut tree, around longer, not only does it need water, but it's a good idea to put a little acid and a little bit of sweet, because that will allow the trunk to absorb more water. By raising the acidity and feeding a little bit of sugar, it goes and it drinks all the water up.
I'm sorry, what does it do?
Like that.
Okay.
So do you care to guess what, you think, look at me, think,
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
You
what
are thinking that it opens the sap, it
what am I
melts it.
choosing?
You're choosing...
What do I love to drink sometimes? I'm thinking
white
acid
vinegar.
and sweet. No, acid and sweet. Acid and citrus and sweet.
Oh, orange juice. Coca-Cola.
Olé!
Tequila.
Not quite, almost.
Vodka.
No, it's no alcohol.
Oh.
Olé! I'm going to drink with chips and salsa. I'm going to have
margarita.
Thank you.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Are you serious?
Margarita mix. I put
You're
in,
kidding.
and it's doing great.
Sweet and sour.
So exactly, because it has the citrus. I had some left over in the fridge.
Why not?
And it already has the corn syrup in there.
Yeah.
Packed with calories. I'm not going to drink that.
Heck
I'm going
no.
to feed it to the tree, and it is looking
It's
gorgeous.
going,
1
isn't
week
it?
later.
You're
so
kidding.
here's the tip: add about maybe a quarter cup of margarita mix.
That's actually
into your
really.
water.
I just threw out like 3 bottles of that stuff.
See?
Why didn't I know
Because,
this sooner?
okay, so anyway, I thought we'd talk about, it's a big debate. Do you go with a fresh cut tree or an artificial? Because then if you have artificial, you don't have to worry about feeding it. But there are pros and cons, so let's talk about artificial trees. Because growing up, I had one year a fake tree that was flocked and it was pink. Did you
Wow.
ever have a fake tree?
I never had a fake tree that was flocked, no, and
Or
I
any
don't.
kind of fake.
I
Never?
don't know what I'd even do. I don't know. I mean, if the ability to walk in and pull it out, put it up, and the ornaments are on, it's done.
Well, or you can
Or
buy it
you
that
can buy-
way,
yeah, or-
put ornaments on it.
Sounds pretty good to me.
And my husband, for years, we had the artificial tree, and we would assemble it, and you put it together branch by branch. And, he had it before we met, and it was one of those things he didn't want to lose his investment. So I was kind of getting tired of the fake tree. We had to keep using it. But it was a good tree. It looked real. And artificial trees, I mean, there's a lot of folks that love artificial trees, and I've been one of them.
Well, the technology's gotten a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. They're virtually undetectable. And I think they have some that are scented too, or something.
There are some that are scented,
Yeah.
and like you say, you can get them with the ornaments or the lights pre-lit and all that stuff, right?
And although they may be a little more expensive,
Well, they definitely are. I mean,
guess what? You buy it one time only.
So when it comes to that delicious pine scent, the real tree can't be beat. But I mean, how do you buy an artificial tree, for instance? Well, the height is important, and you were talking about bringing in the tree
Yeah.
from your car, right?
That's
and
right.
And the trick is
You bring a trunk first.
lead with the trunk.
Lead with the trunk, because then those branches, when they hit the door jamb, won't
because the hips
fry back.
don't lie.
They never do.
Lead with the trunk. They never do.
They never do.
So you want to keep a little height in mind, because the artificial tree can come in every shape and size.
Yeah.
You can buy it online or buy it at the store, but I think maybe about a 6 to 7 foot faux tree is going to be about right.
Much lighter when you're carrying it, and also it doesn't shed needles.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is the downside of Christmas. It's the
But
dirty little secret.
Not with the margarita mix.
You're kidding.
I haven't had needle droppage
No
with
droppage?
my fresh cut tree because it is going yeehaw.
It's too drunk to drop
There's no
needles.
tequila in there though.
Oh.
It's so drunk again. No, but it loves that. Anyway, so back to the fake tree. So keep height in mind.
Okay.
And it's a good idea to keep about 2 feet of space between the top of the tree and the ceiling.
Well, that's
Although
not going to happen.
You're not
No,
going to do that.
I live in a troll house. It's like 5-foot ceilings.
So the top of the tree is kind of bending
It's always
over?
bending slightly over,
Oh.
curved one way. Yeah.
So it better be limber. It's got to
Well, it is. It's limber, and then again, I duct tape the star to the top. That's the
That
Stromer
sounds
tradition.
great.
Gorgeous.
That sounds really attractive.
yeah.
You don't see the duct
It
tape.
looks like the tree's been through hell.
Oh, poor little tree. But pre-lit or not, so a lot of these artificial trees and wreaths do come pre-lit, which means there are already the lights attached to it. And why? Because of it is a time saver, but sometimes they end up being a hassle because of the bulb burnout thing.
Right.
So just be careful about that. And the pre-lit trees don't look as full as the non-lit trees. Now, when we got our tree last weekend, it took me probably 2 hours to light the tree because I was thinking about you and your technique of going.
What'd you think, by the way?
From the top to the bottom, and it worked. It worked really well, but it takes a long time for me because I get really critical. I want it to feel like stars deep in by the trunk,
Sure.
not just like a
no, not just the
superficial layer.
outside. No, you got to go in, you got to go out.
You gotta go in, and then you gotta turn the lights off. I mean, you keep the Christmas lights on, but turn all the room lights off, and then stand back.
You can't light it without them being on.
And you're going, and then I missed a thing. I got to get in there, deeper to the trunk, But anyway, another thing to think about for fake trees is the branches. That's the main quality that makes the difference, because some of them, the needles themselves, they look. It's almost like a mascara wand.
They look too short. It is like a mascara wand. You're right.
Yeah, little tufts.
Little black short hair. I know. That's great. Great analogy.
And so, but some of them, I mean, if you go for the medium-sized needle, the attachable branches, you can really end up having a real-looking tree.
Right.
Right.
I think that's it. You got to go longer. You can't do the short, stubby ones.
The other thing
looks like a toilet brush a little bit.
It is. And also, most artificial trees are made from PVC. Right?
That's pretty cool.
Right. And that's the best material in this case. It's not, although it's not ideal, because since it is flame retardant, which is the good news, and it doesn't fade, always keep the artificial trees from the corners and the spaces that are too close to the electrical outlets, because that still can be an issue, even with a fake tree,
Sure.
You might want to, be careful about that. And then consider the stand. The smaller trees might be okay, which is a plastic stand. I know you love the bigger metal.
I got the beefy one.
Yeah. But, consider a big, beefy metal stand for your artificial tree, too.
I've had a tree fall over. Have you had one? Of course, my son, Dusty, was running through the room and hit it and then fell over.
Oh, ouch.
It's pretty amazing.
Was it already with the ornaments on it?
Everything down.
Oh, my.
Man down.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Did he have to go to the hospital?
No, he was okay. The tree was, lost most of its ornaments. But, it's a great story.
Well, it is a great story.
Yeah.
When we have more stories to share, in fact, in terms of artificial trees and a fresh cut tree, how to make sure that yours is safe and don't have a fire problem, because, that can be a big hazard this holiday season. Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole, you're listening to Home Wizards, where we love to improve your home and improve your life.